Here's a quick weather update on the winter weather situation here in North America. I'm going to start you out with the current surface map here. We've got some lake effect snow continuing, lake effect snow warnings for Oswego County, Lewis County, as well as the Watertown, Montague areas, Oswego, these areas, and just south of Buffalo here. We're continuing to see 3 to 6 inches, and across the Tug Hill Plateau, anywhere from 6 to 18 inches, likely with this stationary band. Here across the Deep South, we have some freeze advisories, some red flag warnings, much drier, cooler air, and this frontal system will continue to move across the upper Great Lakes here and usher this cooler air down. This will help spawn a low-pressure system across the southern states here that could produce a swath of light snow across the mid-Atlantic region, which I will get further into here quickly. Across the northwest, we're still waiting for the next system out here. Things are dry at the moment. Things look pretty good, but they're a little on the cool side. 30s, 40s, and 50s down into California. The warm spot is Texas in the 70s. So we have all this cold air bottled up across the Great Lakes, 20s and 30s. How's this going to play into this storm? Well, this storm is going to head a lot further south than original models had taken it. I now expect, let's take a look at precipitation amounts before, actually let's take a look at the track of the storm I expect before we take a look at precip amounts. The low pressure is expected to develop right here around Arkansas, and it will progress towards, and pretty much in agreement now, most of the models, as well as my current thinking, takes the low just around southeastern Virginia and then pushes it lightly up the coast here, ever so lightly. And I say lightly because it's not going to hug the coast, or it's not going to negatively tilt up the coast and become a blockbuster snowstorm. Most of the snow, which will be light by the way, should be in the Poconos, the Catskills, and say around some of the mid-Atlantic regions. We'll get snow in the cities, but it might not accumulate on the road surfaces, because conditions might not be cold enough. There will be high pressure to the north here, but it remains to be seen how strong that high pressure will be. So we are looking at, here's the snowfall totals I'm expecting, about 3 to 6 inches here across the Lehigh Valley of Pennsylvania, Poconos, Catskills, northwest of Philadelphia, Harrisburg, extending down into some of the higher elevations of Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia, and extending 1 to 3 inch amounts into southeastern New England here. So that's what I'm expecting out of this storm. Liquid precip amounts, that corresponds with my snowfall amounts, and rainfall amounts down here in Texas, Louisiana. The Pacific Northwest is waiting on that next storm over the next 2 to 3 days. It will approach the coast and produce 2 to 3 inches of rain. So that's what we have. Most of the areas in interior upstate New York, Pennsylvania, probably won't be northern Pennsylvania probably won't be getting much snow out of this storm. Meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook, and here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania.